This is the first time I've done a poll that's been handled through the Twitch chat, and it appears that between the choice of John Torque and Dallas 13 for who we should play as for Vigilante 8, we have an even split. You guys voted 50-50. Amazing. So, what we're going to do is, I have a backup plan. Some of y'all might know what it is. Where is he? We're going to consult the Pepsi Wizard. So, if we flip heads, we're going to play as John Torque. If we get tails, we're going to play as Dallas 13. They're both great playthroughs. It's just for the time on the schedule, we only have time for one. So, heads, it's John. Tails, it's Dallas. And the Pepsi Wizard has spoken, and he says, our future contains John Torque. Always bet on black. That's one of his catchphrases in the game. Yo, luck's about to change. That's the other one. This is a vehicular combat game for the PlayStation 1. It's one of my personal favorite games on the platform. I was really a fan of the vehicle combat, fighting vehicle genre back when it was booming. Twisted Metal 1, 2, 3, 4. I loved them all. Vigilante 8, 1 and 2. I loved those. I even enjoyed Rogue Trip. I thought that was enjoyable to a certain extent. I didn't really like it a whole lot, but it was okay. Didn't get into Twisted Metal Small Brawl, but whatever. Twisted Metal Black was good. Twisted Metal Head On for the PSP. I loved that. I loved even games that were not necessarily in the genre, but similar, like Battle Tanks. I loved Battle Tanks. That was a lot of fun to play. What was I going to say? Vigilante 8, Second Offense. It's a game for the PS1, and I had a lot of fun playing it. I played the 64 version on the cartridge is the one that I kind of grew up with for the original, but the PS1 version features better audio and a little bit better gameplay at the expense of having longer loading times because it's a CD-based game. So let's go back over to the Extra Life layout, and I've got that game ready. Okay, so one thing I noticed is that it didn't. I've got a save game. I've got a save game on my memory card, but for some reason it doesn't. It didn't remember who I unlocked, so I either put the wrong memory card in or it's a bad memory card. So forgive me, but I'm gonna have to put in some cheats real quick so I can get the what am I trying to say? So I can play with the maxed out car, because people who speedrun this game pretty much only use cars with maximum stats. As you destroy vehicles in this game, I'll explain it as I'm putting this in. As you destroy vehicles in this game, they drop upgrade points, and you can collect 100 in 4 different categories. And I think I typed in the wrong one because I was too busy talking. That was the unlock one, obviously. So you can max out your vehicles and their stats and make them stronger in all 4 categories. And when people speedrun this game, they do so with a maxed out memory card, or with the maxed out vehicle, I mean. So this game takes place. It involves like the oil crisis of the 70s. It's like if it never got rectified or something crazy like that. So we're gonna go on quest mode. I'm playing normal difficulty, normal damage. So since I accidentally unlocked everybody, I'll show you all who's in this game real quick. This is the Wonder Wagon. Her special is a Gatling gun. Thunderbolt is who we're going to be playing as. John Torque. I have to customize him though. Hang on. I always got to give him a black car. Because it's not because he's black, but because the black is the cool car color. And then he always says, always bet on black. So, you know, it works 2 ways. You know what I mean? You got the Flying All-Star Trio, which is an acronym for FAST. They have a motorcycle. They are the Mr. Grimm of this game. They have no armor, but if they hit you with their special, you're pretty much toast. The tow truck doesn't have a towing kit on it because that is her special, and when she picks it up, then she has a tow kit. It's like a bungee cord and throws people around. I don't know how it works. This is the Livingston truck, which actually is not pictured here. it comes with a big trailer, and when the trailer takes enough damage, it'll detach automatically and then blow up and just cause damage to everyone around it except for the truck, which I think is a neat touch. His special is he's got horns, and it's like Thumper from Twisted Metal. It blows people away. Then we got the bad guys, Dallas 13, the guy that didn't win the coin flip. His weapon is a laser beam that shoots out of the front. We got El Guerrero. This is Nina Loco. She's got a hatchback that shoots missiles from the back part of the car, and the missiles actually confuse homing attacks. So if you try to shoot her with a homing missile, but she fires her weapon, your missile will be deflected, and it'll be deflected from her car. This is Molo and the prison bus. He has an exhaust-based weapon that's like an oil trap that he drives around with, and if you get behind him, then you're gonna get hit with that. Lord Clyde he's like the Calypso of the game. He drives a limousine and it shoots lightning from the front of it, kind of like Outlaw from Twisted Metal. And this is Obake in the Rift Blade car, and her weapon is she turns into a katana and slices and just drives through vehicles, and it's like has a slight homing thing to it. She's kind of like the motorcycle in that she doesn't have very much defense, but her special is very strong. Now we get into the drifters. These guys have no affiliation one way or the other. They're just there. This is the Moon Trekker, which is a Mars rover, and its weapon is the arms that it uses to pick up rocks, except it hacks at you with it, and it's pretty cool. I got the garbage truck. The reason why the garbage truck is floating is because we maxed out its stats, and instead of having wheels, it has jets. But the garbage truck obviously has the forklift, and it picks you up and slams you. And you can tell from looking at this guy's feet that he's an alien. That's the kicker here, is that he's not human. He's an alien driving a garbage truck. We got the Chrono Stinger, whose weapon is literally the Flash Stopper from Mega Man. It just freezes people. It does no damage, so you have to freeze someone and then hit them with something else. It sucks. Vertigo, this is Chassis. Her weapon is it's a satellite dish. It's almost like a mortar-based weapon. A little satellite will start to follow you around and shoot lasers at you, but as long as you get away from it, you're fine, I guess. Padre Destino has the big plow, the half-track, and he's a religious guy, so he actually dives into the ground and summons demons and then comes up from hell with a big fireball and gets you. Since we're playing on quest mode, there's actually 3 cars that aren't being shown here. The good guy car that we don't see is it Dave's Cultists? The guys with the RV that shoots out a bunch of homing UFOs and they come get you. And then the bad guy we don't have is Boogie, who has a big disco ball that shoots out homing rockets everywhere. And then the drifter guy we don't have is Dusty Earth, and he's a Native American who has a eagle that turns into a tornado and comes and gets you. So there's all sorts of great stuff, but we're going to play through as Mr. John Torque. So let's see if he says it. I think he said your luck's about to change. The resolution fucked up on me. I didn't get to hear it. All right, let's do it. Did the game... Okay, I was going to say, did the game mess up? Did it freeze? Alright, so the only objective that we really need to focus on is destroying all of the enemies. That's the fastest thing. We don't need to worry about anything else. So we have one person to attack, and I think it might be Boogie. Nope. Damn it. Okay. It is Boogie. And I'm trying to get the hang of the weapons here. So I'm hitting them with some pretty heavy firepower. I'm actually using... Oh, there. Did he just go flying through the air? Boogie? There he is. So the weapon I hit him with, that mortar, the reason why it did so much damage is because I hit him with the Crater Maker. And there... Okay. Bye. Going back to space. Oh, boy. just parts just raining down, huh? So, It takes a while for these stages to end because we didn't complete... See that briefcase? We didn't complete the other objectives, so we have to wait for the game to end the stage on its own for us to fail those objectives so we can move on. But the reason why I did make that crater with that weapon, this game has deformable land. And what happened is, it's a special move. If you press down, down, up, and then you fire the mortar, it fires a much stronger mortar that does like 4 times the damage and makes a crater and homes in. So each of the weapons you pick up have their own special attacks. So the homing missiles, if you press up, 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 and machine gun, the homing missiles, it'll spend like 3 missiles and give you a nitro boost and do stuff like that. So learning those is also key to really mastering this game. And I annihilated Boogie. Okay, so here we got specials. John Torque's special is great. You have like a 1 in 4 chance or a 1 in 5 chance of getting a good hit on someone. All right, that wasn't one, but that's nope. Okay, that was the regular hit. You'll know when you get a critical with John Torque's weapon. The bus is okay. That wasn't a critical either. Unfortunately, the bus has a lot of health, so destroying it's going to be hard. But it looks like the alligator out there is giving him a hard time. So while he's getting out of the water, let's see if we can cruise around and find some more weapons. We have a flamethrower, which isn't that great. And we have our special. We only have 2 bullets left with the special. But basically, John Torque's special, this thing I'm picking up right here, these regular missiles, John Torque's special will either do as much damage as one of these missiles, or if you land a crit, it does like 3 or 4 times the damage, and it just throws the other guy like way far away. And the bus is spending an awful... That's what I'm looking for. Need propellers to get into the water here. You can say the bus is spending an awful lot of time out here in the water. Here we go. Not a crit. Also not a crit. So we're out of ammo on that, but that's okay. One thing to be mindful of is, unlike Twisted Metal, where the weapons always shoot out of the front of your vehicle, in here, you can see the missile launcher is mounted on the left side of this car. Those missiles will shoot from the left side of this car. So that's something always to be mindful of whenever you play this game, is that you need to make sure, if you're going to hit someone, that you line up correctly. Okay, we got him. I really didn't think hitting him with the flamethrower would work if he's in the water. You can't light them on fire when that happens, but I figured I could still get the shave damage. I don't, the flamethrower has, I'm trying to... I'm waiting for the... I've already spent enough of the thing. The flamethrower has some interesting special moves as well. One of them actually is you can make an oil slick with it. That's more of a tactical thing. It doesn't do any damage, it's just an oil slick. The landmines have a really neat special move where you just dump them all at once, and it becomes like just a big cluster of mines everywhere that become... Like, if you hit them, you're basically going to hit all 6 of them, and it does a lot of damage that way. It's also a good way to get rid of the item, because I prefer not to use landmines, so I just drop them somewhere. But yeah, alright, so we gotta destroy all the enemies. This is the first stage that has 2, Dallas 13 and Obake. And if we're lucky, we might be able... Okay, we got the damage multiplier. And this is Dallas 13, so... I was kind of hoping that would be Obake so that we could just ram into her and just do crazy amounts of damage. Because she is one of those cars where if you... There we go, alright. She is one of those cars where if you just run into her, it'll do crazy amounts of damage, because every car is basically heavier than she is. The reason why we killed the Palomino so quickly is because I had the damage multiplier on. So when you hit him with the flamethrower, and you... Okay, well, I'm going to drop all the landmines there. when you have the damage multiplier, anything you hit someone with obviously is gonna do, I think, twice the damage. So getting in his face like that, with the flamethrower, which is a pretty strong weapon on its own, is really beneficial. All right, let's see. I have a damage multiplier again. I don't think I did too much damage to her. I tried to crash into her, but didn't quite happen. She's taking refuge under the missile carrier. Oh, she tried her special on me. So one thing that's cool about this game is that you can actually lose weapons if you take damage. Rift Blade and the Moontrekker have special attacks which have a potential to knock weapons off of you. So you can straight up lose a weapon if you take a hit from their special. Molo's weapon can stall your engine. Oh man, she's really... Where is she? Okay, there we go. Just basically wrecked her. Watch out for the... Actually, that's not a good idea to like mess around like that, because those can still hurt you. The level hasn't ended yet, so if you die right now, it still counts as game over. So I probably shouldn't screw around too much until the thing comes up. I'll show you guys this though. If you hold down brake and accelerator, you can get a nice little boost. And if you do it oh shit, if you do it right here, them Duke boys are at it again. It's good. All right, next stage is Pennsylvania, the Iron Mine. This stage is okay. This stage has something called the money train that's running around. I don't think we have to do anything with it aside from one of the secondary objectives is to prevent it from getting blown up. But the drifter, if you go for 100% with the drifter, yeah, the money train. If you play as the drifters, you have to like hit the switchers on the tracks and get the money train to go somewhere, and it's like really weird. It's a massive pain in the ass. Also, they're playing the theme song. I know I'm here. Oh, Clyde. Don't park a limousine on the train tracks, you idiot. Okay, I'm out of weapons, so I'm gonna do some tactical evasion here to get one of these. This is a random item, and sometimes you can get a special from it, so we did, so that's good. And I think I hear Boogie. Oh, hang on. Damage multiplier and my special. These guys are fucked. I hear Boogie. I hear Boogie. I hear Saturday Night Fever going on. Okay. Where are they? Clyde is trying to... I'm running out! Running out! These guys are successfully cock-blocking me from using my thing. Oh, there we go. Not a special. We haven't seen a crit yet, but when we get one, it'll be glorious. Come here, Boogie. Okay, we're... Oh, I knocked over a whole train car. My bad. Yes! That's a crit. I don't know if the fact that I sent him... He's still going. Oh, it's beautiful. I'm so glad we got to play as this car for this run. Alright, Boogie. Where you at? Come here. Okay, that wasn't a crit. We just got a normal off on him. We need to cruise around and find some weapons here. Whoops. This yellow lightning bolt item is actually a avoidance pickup. What it does is it will disrupt homing attacks. If someone shoots a homing missile at you, it'll go toward wherever the little reticule gets moved to, and it won't come after you specifically unless you're just not moving. So vehicles that are like that, you see it kind of floating around. Any homing attack is going to go for wherever that thing is and not where I am. The vehicles that have a very high top speed naturally have a very high avoidance factor, like right out of the gate. But slower vehicles really kind of benefit from that item. Like the bus and things like that, because everything hits the bus. Okay. I think we got him here. I think we... There we go. All right. He's going to drive in the water and blow up, I think. Yeah. There he goes. It's really great when you get kills like that in this game. I still gotta say, the best one we did, and this is really unfortunate, when we might not see it unless we get really lucky with Obake if she comes back. We were playing as Dallas 13 doing a practice run, and we ran into, like, the motorcycle enemy appeared. Like, if you're playing as a good guy like John Torque, you're never gonna fight any of the good guys. You're only going to fight the bad guys and sometimes the drifters when they appear. So we were playing as the bad guy, so the motorcycle guy appeared, and I'm like, just for shits and giggles, let's see if we can crash into this guy and kill him. And I shit you not, we smashed into that motorcycle, and we did, I think maybe there was like a little sliver of damage they had already taken, but we basically did 100% of their health and damage by ramming into them at top speed. And it was the funniest thing ever. I think there's a clip of it on the channel, but it was great. So here at the nuclear plant, Padre Destino, one of the drifters, is setting bombs around everywhere, which is that's not good. You don't want to do that. But we're not going to worry about that objective too much. Also, that's what the garbage truck looks like when it's not maxed out. I know the maxed out version you guys saw had like weird hover things. So... Oh, I hit the street light. Damn it. There we go. Crater Maker. You gotta be careful not to hit yourself with that if you're in close quarters. Yeah, this whole level is nothing but drifters, actually, because that's the Moon Trekker. And if the cutscene beforehand showed Padre Destino, yeah, these are all going to be drifters in this stage, attacking a nuclear plant. So I'm trying to find some weapons here. Sometimes for shooting at certain things you can get good stuff. So let's go drive around inside the reactor. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Don't shoot that, okay? You don't want to shoot that. But now that the door is open, the AI can drive in here and they're gonna screw around. Nothing really happened. Oh, that was a critical too. Nothing really happens if you blow up a reactor. I think you're supposed to save him. I think that was Padre Destino. There he is. He's floating. He tried to hit me with one of his demons and he got me. I'll hit him with that. Oh, damn it! Oh, there we go. That's a crit. I like that we have some, like, mariachi music or something playing while this is going on. I think this is Nina Loco's theme. Every character in this game has their own theme, which is I think is pretty cool. Oh, this is Moon Trekker's special. I don't have any weapons for him to cut off of. Okay, that problem solved itself. I was gonna say I don't have any weapons for him to slice off of me, so it didn't really matter. Oh right, these are magnetic. Okay. Probably shouldn't be in here. I'm trying to grab that special. I need to get the hell out of here because I'm going to blow up. All right, change of plans. We're gonna grab this over here, and that water is deep enough to submerge you. Great. That can happen. You can sink in the water. I didn't think the nuclear reactor stage had water that deep, though. What am I... Oh, there's a thing here. I gotta adjust the brightness on my TV. Okay, now you guys are in big trouble. Alright? I'm done fucking around. I'm done. I'm losing too much time on this course. Trash day, get out of here. That's a hit. That's a hit. Probably that was a little overkill. Probably didn't need to do that, but I did anyways. Okay, he's going down to hell to get demons. The thing I'm using right now, this tank style thing, this actually has a really interesting special move where if you I don't remember the shortcut combination for it. He's kind of stuck on the wall. I'm gonna. Oh, he's going to hell. Okay, well we're gonna take the high road here. This is a good Christian stream, okay? We don't believe in Satan. Okay, this is really gonna come down to the wire here. He's almost dead. If I can finish him off with a machine gun, we're good. Okay, yes, that one shot got him. What was I gonna say? I forgot. I got too into it. Oh, the turret. It has a really interesting special move where it turns into a machine gun. It'll shoot like 5 or 6 bullets like ta, 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 like really fast, and land a bunch of successive hits. And it has a second special where it'll shoot a big blue bullet at somebody, and that'll do it. It uses up like 3 or 4 ammunition, but if you hit someone with it, it'll do like 3 or 4 times the damage. So that's the trade-off. Kind of like how that big crater, the mortar crater, uses 5 mortar ammunition things for it, but if you hit someone with it, I mean, you saw Boogie in the first stage, basically annihilated him. So it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Buster Keaton rules. Why are we not playing as the badass, evil, religious, giant armored half-track? The reason for that is because you can really only hit... I mean, I just showed you how easy it was to drive away from his special. He's really only a threat if you're not moving, unfortunately. Oh, the bus is back. I see he has a special, too. I'm trying to be very careful about that. I'm trying to avoid that. Alright. I'm going to grab that. This is a shield. Protects you from damage for a little while. And this has... I like how there's like a snow thing for your vehicle, like a mod. Alright. Got my special. Where'd the bus go? Specifically want to hunt down the... Oh, there we go. That did some damage to the tsunami. There we go. I'm looking for you. There it is. Alright. Handled. I handled that situation like a pro. I'm gonna grab this. Okay, yeah. Sometimes this is a leftover from the guy, the bus guy. When you blow somebody up, they will drop their weapons and give you a chance to grab some. But they don't have, you know, full ammo usually. Sometimes they'll have more. But try not to get that briefcase either, because that'll... If you pick up that briefcase, that's a quest item. That'll trigger a slightly longer countdown for the stage if you have those in your inventory. And we don't want that. Okay, they hide stuff back here. And there's a wrench. That's there's an invisible wall too, apparently hidden back here. We only use Christian curse words like Jesus and damnation. Oh, damn it. I tried to go for the... Okay, I really need to get the snow things, because tsunami is going to cut me apart if I can't do something about that. You can tap the accelerator and kind of get some turbo boost. That's what I'm doing right now. See if I can get in here and get... No, dude, the game really doesn't want you to do that. You have to drive up to the top of the level and come back down and hit that, unfortunately. Oh, shit. Okay. Let's open these doors. There might be some items up here. Nope. Nobody's been there because the doors were closed. There just wasn't anything in there. Right, I'm having a little bit of trouble on this stage. Mostly because there's no items where I'm hanging out. So we need to go up the mountain and start finding some offensive stuff. Here's some homing missiles. I guess I can start firing those off. Like I said, these will double as a makeshift nitro if you hit someone with it. I'll tell you what. if you go down here, there's specials in here. And now I'm flipping over. There's like a current. I can't explain it. There's a current here. Oh, damn it. Okay. Hang on. Specials did appear, though. This is very precarious. I'm missing my... No! How many does she have? Come here, fucker. No! Okay, she missed me. You can hear that. She goes, hey! That's when she's doing her thing. Where is she? Did she get... Is she all the way over here? Oh my god. I'm taking that. Need that. Alright, damage multiplier. You're going down. You're going down in this next shot. Oh, no. Not quite. Okay, I'll finish her off with that. Fine. I don't care. It's good. Okay, I'm trying to get these guys off my ass with... Oh! What did he hit me with? I was trying to double back around those lodges because if the camera turns, there's a... Is there one back there? No, there's not a wrench back there. I really thought there was going to be one there. Well, we just have to redo that stage. We felt like that took a while too, so that's my bad. That's on me. The hardest part, I mean, we got crap for weapon spawns there. And I feel like the game is not on? What happened? Did it fucking crash? Don't tell me! Don't tell me! Game's dead. All I did was I opened the menu and selected the stage we just did. Well, that sucks. So we're not gonna. That's not gonna be a speed run for Vigilante 8. I'll tell you what though. Let me. If I hit reset, will the game just come back on? I'll play through arena mode, a quick match, as Dallas 13, and I'll show you guys the other vehicle that I was going to play as. I'm sorry, I was not expecting the game to crash. That is unfortunate. Thanks, Luxoflux. Weird name, serious stuff. Yeah, serious crap. Yeah, shit happens, Buster Keaton Rules. You're right. So we're going to do one player, we're going to do arcade mode. And we'll pick a stage we didn't get to see. We'll pick, let's pick Alaska. This is an alright stage. I like how they drew the United States here, but they didn't include Alaska, but they made a stage in Alaska, so they just put the thing just up there. They just floated off the map. Alright, so now, actually I think since this is the other mode, you can see the other cars here. Yeah, this is the cars that... the reason these didn't appear previously is because there's no quest associated with this. The way you unlock these characters is... Okay, I'll explain this real quick because now we got time. Because we're going to be ahead schedule. So you start out, and for the Vigilantes, you have the Wonder Wagon, you have the Thunderbolt, you have the Dakota Stunt Cycle. You have those three cars. When you complete the story mode with those cars, you unlock the fourth car, which is the Samson tow truck. Completing it with her unlocks the Livingston truck. But if you go back and you play all 5 of these quests and you complete every single objective and you don't fail anything, you unlock the 6th character for that category, in this case the Xanadu RV. They shoot out homing UFOs at people, and they don't have a quest associated with them, but you can play as them in arcade mode. And then, for example, here we're going to play as this guy, but when you beat these missions as these guys and max them out and complete everything, you unlock the Marathon, which is this guy just busting out of jail, I guess. and he's the guy, the top secret guy that has the disco ball that shoots out the homing things, and you can see they have really interesting stats. Like this guy, not very strong, but his ability to avoid homing attacks is at the maximum. It's 400 plus another extra 100 for the bonus points there. And then for the drifters, you have the regular guys here, and then you have the a Native American who shoots out he becomes a tornado, like a big dust tornado, and wipes everybody out. And his special is that his acceleration is like that. He goes from 0 to 60 immediately. So he's really quick and nimble, and you can kind of cut corners with him really good. So each of these characters, it's beneficial to unlock them because they have their own like unique way that they handle, which is pretty cool. What was the one? What's different about the? This is not really anything special about the Xanadu RV. They just have the most annoying special in the game that hunts you down no matter where you are in the stage. This is basically Sweet Tooth and Twisted Metal 4. That's the reason why they're locked behind so many different unlocks. But all right, let's get the Palomino. But first of all, we gotta gussy this one up. We gotta get a nice, a bright ass pink car to match the laser we're gonna shoot. And let's go ahead. Let's fight. Let's put in on the motorcycle. We'll put in. We could fight only the motorcycle. I'll put in the truck so you guys can see a trailer it comes with. And let's see. I'm not gonna put in the RV. That's asking for trouble. Let's put Moontrekker back in. Oop. Put Moontrekker back in, and in a twist of irony, let's put John Torque in here, the guy we were playing as a second ago. Don't crash again. Bruh. The fuck happened to my... What? You having a problem, Vigilante 8? You just don't feel like showing up to work? Worked fine when we did the rehearsal stream. Until I kept losing. It's not capturing it. Well, let me see something real quick. If I go to this and I just do the thing where I deactivate it and I turn it back on, does it find the input? No. Something's wrong. It's just not even taking the input. Because yeah, if I switch over to where it should be displaying on the TV, it's not even feeding it through to that. What? Hang on. Let me just turn this off. Let me turn this off. Let me open this up. Let me check the. Oh, this is pristine. This is the copy I had as a kid when I was in school, and it is. There are no marks. There's no nothing. There's nothing wrong with this whatsoever. The only difference is that this is not my original PlayStation, but it seems to work. I mean, we've used it on the show before. Now it won't get off this. Is the system like dead? Okay, well, we were playing on this earlier, like this week, when we were testing out these games, and we crashed into the motorcycle and blew them up, and we were laughing, we were having a good time. I don't know what's wrong with the PS1, so I'm just going to assume that it's just not going to work. It worked for a second, played a few stages, and then it crashed, and then we reset it, and we were set up for an arena mode, and then it didn't load the stage again. I have no idea what the hell is wrong with this. So, unfortunately, I mean, I could start pulling more games off the shelf and trying different things, but we're gonna fuck up the schedule right off the bat if we do that. So, I guess, unfortunately, for the purposes of this marathon, I'm gonna have to call it quits on Vigilante 8. This puts me in a weird position, because do I upload this video or what? Like, it's part of the marathon, but we don't finish the game. We don't even get to do the arena mode. Guess we'll move on to the next game. I'm really sorry about that. I wasn't expecting the PS1 to just die and stop working like the way it did. So, give me a second. I'm gonna, I gotta start changing some settings around. I'm gonna get rid of this, and we're gonna move on to virtual racing in a second here. And that's gonna be emulated, so I gotta plug my controller back in, and I gotta do all that. So, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna run a quick 60-minute ad. 60-minute. What am I, Dark Side Phil? I'm gonna run a quick 60-second ad, and we'll be right back with Virtua Racing DX for the Sega 32X. So give me a second. Thanks for checking out this video. Leave a like if you liked it, leave a dislike if you didn't. Either way, your feedback is appreciated. And you can also subscribe to Gatorbox if you like this content and want to see more of it from us. Catch us live Friday nights at 9 p.m. Central at twitch.tv/Gatorbox. If you'd like to support this channel, you can do so at patreon.com/Gatorbox or streamlabs.com/Gatorbox.